Hey everybody, today I'm planning out the week of July 11th through the 17th in my Makselife vertical undated weekly. This is the new one. This is the first plan with me. I'm actually recording for this because I didn't record this week and I didn't really use the to-do list this week, but it's been kind of a mess trying to get my shit back together after my office getting torn apart has been harder. Maybe not harder than I expected. I pretty much expected it to be difficult because I am somebody who really relies on certain aspects of my day being the same. Like, I'm a creature of habit. I would not say a creature of routine, more so a creature of habit. And when my habits get jacked up, I get stressed out. And so that's really why I didn't keep up with either my to-do list or my habits last week, even if I did them. Like, I did sunscreen. You know, I took my meds almost every day except for one day I fucked up, but I just didn't stay on top of them in my planner. So I did do my weekly reflection though. If you watched my flip through I did last week, I got back. I was not going to, but I did it and I'm excited because I actually we went out and saw some people. And so I've got my weekly actions ready to go and I'm going to get started planning. So I'm using this Fern Creek Stickers mystery kit. This was from last year, June. I got it when she did her vault sale of all of her previous mystery kits before she discontinued them. And so this is like a plant situation, like a bunch of Monstera and shit. Ironically, with all the plants I have, I do not have a Monstera because I don't know where I would put it and they are not cat friendly. And now before it wasn't a problem because both Layla and Lou left the plants alone, but the kitten is very interested in them. So thankfully all the ones he's chewed on have been, you know, friendly, like non-toxic for cats. I have to do some moving of plants around at some point before we leave him alone too much. I didn't grab any extra washi tape, mostly because generally speaking, these kits do come with plenty of washi strips if you get like the whole kit. Although if I do need more, I can always run down to the basement and grab more. That has been an interesting thing, having to run down there every time I wanted something. The one thing I didn't do this past week though, was put somewhere in my planner for Hot Wallet Summer. I haven't bought anything. The only thing I've bought so far, and that video went up this week if you're curious about it, it's my no buy that I'm doing this summer. The one thing I did buy this past week was the bathing suit I said I was gonna get, so I don't count that because that was definitely an exception. All right, now that I've rambled enough, let's get going with this. So what do I normally do? I normally put my food down here. I've been putting my garden check-ins here, and that I'm gonna keep because I wanna continue that for this week. And then up here, I put the weather and my blood pressure. Maybe what I'll do is use one of these habit trackers. Okay, well let's get the regular, I was gonna say, let's get the washi tape in first, but I kinda would need to do that if I wanted to create a spot. But I still need to put the Roomba thing because I'm still working on getting the hang of that. So maybe what I will do is add it to the top of this habit tracker, like put all my other habits in and then use one of these trackers for Hot Wallet Summer right on top of this habits spot. Yeah, maybe. Oh my God. That, I know it's not a pot leaf, but for a second it made me think it was a pot leaf. So what I've really been enjoying doing lately is actually setting up one side completely first and then going to the other side. You get the idea of what it is I want to do. Now, the reason I used a fat washi here instead of my usual skinny washi is because I only have one more full set of skinny washi and Jesse is going to the office twice this week, so I'm gonna want that. Like you care, but it's cool. I say this whenever I do a Fern Creek sticker. I think Hand Can Plan also has these little like meal plan stickers and I love using them to cover up the little heart because I know that the little heart in the Makselife is for like wellness or something, even though I do change it up. And I did just say in that flip video that I really want to start changing it up and obviously not doing that so much this week, but that's okay. Huh, a little buggy. I've got the windows open. It's actually nice out after a couple days of 100+ degree weather. Okay, so we have all this in and then I'm gonna use the, what color is this? Pale turquoise. I think this is from the Mild Smoky new dot pens. I will link in the description the video where I did an updated dot pen review, including these new pens, but this color I think is perfect. So I am going to just use that here for my garden. See how perfect that is with this kit? Holy shit. Sometimes I don't do a good job picking a coordinating color, but today I feel like I'm fucking on top of the world. Leonardo DiCaprio. And I think today I'm gonna use my Papermate Liquid Flare. It does bleed if I'm not careful, but I'm gonna be careful, and I like it. I love how it writes. I did not completely use up that Tool fine liner that I was using last month for Project Stash Down. It was starting to, like, the smearing didn't bother me at first, and then out of nowhere, it really started to bother me. This one doesn't smear, but it does bleed if you're not careful. The paper, the Makselife paper is pretty robust. Like, I used it here, and there's no bleed through here. So it's just not like going like ham on it, which I'm trying not to. All right, let me get some weather in. I've also decided to just do, I remember when I had my Erin Condren, I would fill in the weather based on how many columns were on each side of the page, because I do wait for the second half of the week to fill it in. But I think that I was doing Monday through Wednesday because it used to be that the vertical planner and the Erin Condren was Monday through Wednesday on one side. But I realized I hate how it looks when there's only, the point being I'm gonna do Monday through Thursday. And if there's a change, then there's a change. But I'm actually filming this on Monday because I didn't have time. Originally, I was going to film this with my patrons this weekend, but I'm still trying to figure my live setup. I'm actually gonna write that in my planner because I need to prioritize that tomorrow. So because it's Monday, I feel even extra comfortable filling it in through Thursday because we're already into the week. Oh, and this 80-degree day is just the one nice and cool, well, cool is relative, but the rest of the week is gonna be in the 90s, and then the upper 90s it looks like, so at least it's cooling down at night. That helps, because then we can open the windows up and get some fresh air. One thing I have noticed, though, in the Denver area, that is not something that really happened in California, is the afternoon thunderstorms. So it could be a beautiful, like, sunny day all day, and then 4 o'clock hits and the sky will go dark and we'll get like a brief rainy thunderstorm. I think that that is just fucking cool. Like, there's something about that that just is fucking cool to me. Fucking cool to me. And I also mentioned the reason I'm putting both Planta and Greenstock on here instead of doing like a habit tracker or something with just check plants for my goals is because I may check my plants inside, but my Greenstock is not on my Planta app. And so it's just a reminder to do both. All right, so as you can see, one side is set, so I'm gonna set the other side now with the addition. When we work on the sidebar, we'll talk about what I think I'm gonna do, but you guys have already kind of seen what it's gonna wind up like. Got the basics in here, except for the weather for the second half of the week, but they're a little crooked, but whatever, I'm loving it. And I just noticed my nails like perfectly match this kit as well, which was not intentional. I picked this kit like quite a while ago. I do need some space because I do have some general to-dos I really need to remember to do this week. So I just wanted to write them down. So like I said, I do need the to-do list, but I also want the Roomba situation. We'll use this guy here, and normally what I do is I'll just cover this up with like a habit tracker and then put like a this week sticker on top. But what I'm gonna do, because I want to use this to check off the hot wallet summer, I have decided, I don't know if it's gonna stay that way for the whole entirety of the challenge for me, and I will link that video below. But I think tracking it weekly is going to be important. And if I don't, I think what I might do is if there's a day I don't follow through with it, fingers crossed I don't, then I will write down on that day what it was I bought. Well, it's I'm not putting the basement on here because currently it is still in a complete hot mess state. And if I tried to run the Roomba down there, it would be it would just be bumping into shit left and right. All right, let's get some habits in here. And they're the new ones. Well, they're not all new. Some of them are ones I've done before. I highlight them all on my monthly goals so that I know which ones gets pulled into my weekly. My brain fog is so bad right now. I usually try to write these in order of like when I would do them during the day. So sunscreen should ideally be up at the top, but whatever. But I already put it on for today, so that one I can go in and I've already walked Layla, though I'm gonna have to walk her again because Jesse's at the office and she's currently laying next to me on the couch because I am filming this in my front room. Okay, so I've got my Roomba, I've got my Hot Wallet Summer, I've got my habits, I've got all the things, the general things are in. Do I wanna put the weekend sticker on too? Yes. So I've been wondering, my weekend technically is Friday and Saturday because that's the days I take off, generally speaking, but I put it in for Saturday and Sunday because that's when Jesse has off. Is that weird? I don't know. Does that make me like subservient to my man? I hope not. He would laugh so hard at that. One of the fun things I love to do with the Fern Creek sticker mystery kits, because they have the prettiest boxes, is do the boxes down the middle of the week. And then just make sure, I guess, if I'm gonna have something going on. I just don't know. Part of me, I don't have a lot happening. I don't have a lot of appointments this week. So I probably could get away with doing that. Well, let's start. Let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. And if this is too much, what I can always do is stick a sticker on top of this. I've done that in the past. I don't know why I'm being so neurotic about this. I don't know why. I swallowed a fly. It's my new version of that song. You remember that song from when you were a kid? I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm gonna put this one here with this like open box because Saturday we're going to an event and that would be perfect for that. Okay, I like how that looks. Even if it does significantly cut down on my usable space, like I said, I can always slap shit on top of it, but it does kind of pull it together, especially in a kit like this where I love the colors and like the design motifs so much. Start with Monday, so I'm gonna use one of these strips because Jesse is at the office today, which means, among other things, that I am responsible for all of our menagerie. He's going in twice this week. However, I don't know for sure if he's bringing in Miss Lady with him to his second day. He didn't today. I knew he wasn't going to today because of what he wanted to get done. He didn't want to have to worry about entertaining or making. She's still getting the hang of being an office dog, so he didn't want to put himself in a position where he was going to not be able to get the things done that he really needed to get done today. Don't blame him for that, like, at all. So that was just him. But Thursday there is a chance that he will bring her in, and if he does, then that'll change things for me. But I am planning, what I told him I would do this week is just plan my week as if she was staying with me both days, which is a bit of a bummer for her, not even for me. I don't actually have a car at the moment, so I don't really have anywhere I could go as an errand, and the kids aren't here, so it's not like I'm super swamped. I mean, I have a lot of work, but like she's sleeping next to me. Like, I'll put a picture in. Let me take one, then I'll put a picture in. But, you know, she loves it. So for her, that is definitely something. Like, it's a bummer if she can't go in, basically, is the point I'm making. Now, today I do not have much in the way of phone calls or appointments or anything like that, which is good because I got a lot of work that I got to get done. Both of her WALKs, and then it's feedback day for certain levels of my patrons, so I have to check that. I picked this nail color not because of this kit, like I said. I really wanted like a terracotta color. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna put a laundry time sticker down because I need to do towels today. And then so I'm gonna just add for my to-do list because I have a handful of things on my to-do list for the day. And I know that because it is Monday, so I have to call the body shop, check the feedback. I have an email I have to respond to. And looking at my goals, oh, and I need to get the tickets for this weekend's event. So that's gonna be my to-do list for today. And then I already know what we're doing for dinner tonight, but I'm not gonna put it on in case it changes. Jesse is gonna grill a bunch of chicken so that we can just eat it for salads and leftovers for the next few days. Works out well for us when the kids aren't here. Okay, Tuesday, Jesse is not going to the office. I am doing the afternoon walk. I have Patron Live. I still have not moved. Have I moved my... Yeah, I did move my Procrastiplanner stickers over. So what I think I will do for the videos that are going live is, because I did suck up some extra time, I'm gonna put them on here. Because that way, I'm not utilizing space that's already kind of at a premium. And then I'll put the live stream on here. One thing we have going on Tuesday is we have the guy coming in. I don't know what time he's coming in yet. We have like a house fixing kind of sticker. Use this guy here. He's coming in to take a look at my ceiling to see if, like, how long it's gonna take and what needs to be done. You know, we're hoping the water damage is not, like, at most he dried out, so we're hoping that there isn't, like, damage that needs, like, Jesse's worried it's gonna be the majority of the ceiling. I am hopeful that it won't be. We will see when he comes in. But I don't know what time he's coming, so I need to leave that. We've got Malayla walk. Malayla. Hi, baby. Oh, I shouldn't have said the word. Sorry, sweetie. Would you go back to sleep? Go back to sleep, sweet girl. I still have to film. So, you know what I'm finding interesting, though, already about this is that because I put these guys down, that means I won't be using a lot of half boxes. There's enough date covers and everything in here to do 2 weeks worth of stuff. So I might just have to save all this to do that. I mean, I usually do anyway. And then right here across the top, I'm putting this clean house sticker because the cleaners are coming the next morning. So it's a clean for the cleaners kind of situation. And I'm not gonna put anything on my to-do list because I don't know what it's gonna be yet tomorrow except for the clean house. All I have on Wednesday is the cleaners and then the WALK. So we'll use one of these guys for the cleaners. You know what I do need to do? Get cash, because I always have to scam whatever money Jesse has for a tip for the cleaners. Like, I want to tip them well. I always want to tip them well, but I'm always like hunting him down. He usually is on top of shit and has some cash on him. Don't rob him. But like, and I'm always forgetting to get it. So yeah, put this little cleaning bottle here. There's actually a little bit of space on Wednesday in case anything else comes up. So that's good. You know what I am going to put in here though? Setup, live setup. I need to work on that. Like, basically that needs to be in my homework because I promised my patrons I would figure out the overhead live, which I have not figured out yet. So that needs to get done before I stream with them so I can test it. What I'm trying to do, something I'm trying to be a little bit more cognizant of, especially because I've gotten away from it, is checking on my weekly actions for my goals and seeing where they're fitting in during the week. So I'm gonna just start, now that I've gotten 3 days deep, I wanna check. The tickets are for and I actually did that already. So this is one of those, write it down, check it off. Lavender Festival, so I have the tickets for it, so we're good to go for that. And then the ceiling consult is this day, that's what this thing is right here. Daily plant check-ins are already on here. Habits are already on here. So there's some more things I need to fit in. Now ideally, Wednesday, if I have my car back, I want to go to H Mart because I do have a new wok recipe I want to try. And I need to pick up the things I need from H Mart and to make them because Monday we'll have chicken. Tuesday we're gonna have leftovers from the chicken. So Wednesday will be a good day for a wok recipe, although it's gonna be fucking balls hot, but whatever. It's gonna be balls hot all week, so there's no point in like trying to hide it out. So maybe what I can do then as a reminder that this is what I wanna do this day. Oh my God, Layla, that's my butt. She's like rolling around right now on her back with her paws on my like plumber's butt crack that's totally hanging out. I bet you all wanted to know that. I was looking to see if there was a good, definitely I'm gonna need to do laundry though on Wednesday because I just know our habits. But I was looking on here for a sticker for something to put down for the walk, and instead I saw that there's a wash towels, and that's exactly what I needed to do on Monday. So, okay, you guys, I'm a hot mess. I'm just not gonna put anything else but the walk recipe on here. We'll figure it out. H Mart lets me know that's what I wanna do because that's the kind of thing where I go to H Mart for stuff for walk recipes usually. Although what I will need to put on here, and I know that there is one, and I know there's a sticker for this because I saw it. Fuck to go, clean fridge. I'm gonna move the laundry time to Thursday because we'll survive. We have enough undies. But I'm gonna put this clean fridge sticker right here because I like to do that on Wednesdays, and I've been forgetting to do it on Wednesdays because our trash gets taken out on Thursdays. And so I don't like, if there is anything in the fridge that needs to go to the garbage, I'm trying to get better at not doing that. Like I'm trying to get better at like composting and everything else. When it doesn't happen the way I want it to, I prefer to have any garbage go out to the outside trash very shortly before it gets picked up, because I don't want anything sitting out in the heat, because that's nasty. It already gets nasty enough because we have pets. So we have litter boxes clean out, and we have the poops that we scoop, and then so we are responsible dog owners when we're out, bring those poops back to throw away. So, you know, we have a fairly poopy trash can. Gross, I know. Okay, so Jesse is going to the office on Thursday. That's the plan, at least for right now. And so I am going to use this sticker. Just gonna put Jay in office because I don't know, we're planning it like he is going by himself. I'm rambling so much, I apologize. Not really though. Should I apologize for my rambles? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna put the trash here for trash day. I'm not putting recycling day because it's not recycling day. That was this week. Our recycling gets picked up every other week. I love that there's stickers in there for that because it's a good reminder. Both walks need to go in here. They'll fit. It'll be fine. Damn it. None of this is gonna fit. Let's move it up. Moving on up to higher in my planner. Because I have one more thing I'm gonna need to fit on, and I'm gonna probably put it on the bottom of this full box. But something Jess and I are committing to doing with each other as often as we can is once a week, hopefully on Thursdays, because that is my Friday, and I am the one out of the two of us who needs the most recovery time after doing anything because I'm fucking sickly as fuck, is dog-friendly date nights. Finding places to go in our area that we can go have dinner and bring Miss Lady with us. Layla, where you going, BB? Maybe what I'll do, I've got a little paw here, so if I've got a date night sticker, then I can put the paw with it, and that will be dog-friendly date night. I'm liking how this is looking. And it's already, it feels so full even though, whatever. Okay, so Friday, I'm taking the day off, and I want to sleep in on Friday because we're gonna be doing something Saturday, and I desperately need the sleep when I can because I am basically a hot fucking mess right now. So there is that. I wanna use one of these little stickers. These were like freebie stickers. Little freebie that, like, that's one of the things when she does these vault sales, you also get the freebie that would have gone with it if you had bought it at the time. They're cute. These are super cute. I love these little icons. Okay, sleep in. And then big thing on Friday is, again, assuming I have a car, meal plan and grocery shop. And so maybe this will be the only half box I use on this whole thing, because I don't really have a lot of other errands to run that day that would need, not that anything needs a sticker, but like generally speaking, I am fairly certain about how Friday's gonna look for me. And because we're gonna have a busy Saturday, I would like to keep Friday, like do what I need to do in the morning and then be done for the rest of the day. Like rest, because everything is hard for me right now. I'll be real with you. Everything, now that I'm not real with you normally, but everything is fucking difficult for me right now. My tiredness has just gone completely off the chain. So meal plan and grocery shop. Another thing to put on my to-do list for the week that I just remembered. Cats shit. Not their actual poop. Don't worry. And Saturday, the reason I put this big sticker with the big opening there is because Jess and I are going to the Lavender Festival. It's something that the Denver Botanic Gardens does every year, and I am a member of the Botanic Gardens. Not actually at their main site. It's at, they have a garden that the main Botanic Gardens is in the city, like in Denver. And then this other place is their farm, and it's outside of the city. And that's where they do the big, because they have a bunch of lavender fields there. I'm just gonna write Lavender Festival. And I'll just put this little car there since we do have to drive to it. Hopefully in my car. And then the other thing that I always do on my weekend is wash my sheets. We'll put that up here because I want to make sure to do that before we leave so that when we get home, we either put them in the dryer or they'll already be dry, as what sometimes happens, and I hate this. Have you ever noticed sometimes if you dry your sheets, something gets, you don't shake them out enough before you throw them in the dryer, that they will bunch up and then you'll have to like unbunch them and then run them again in the dryer because otherwise they're all moist. It happens when you're washing your duvet cover at least. Okay, I don't like how crooked that is. Geez, I really just threw that down with no care in the world. No care in the world. Okay, and then Sunday, I don't have anything going on Sunday that is not my usual like streams and shit. So maybe what I'll do is, and we also need to, Jess and I need to sit down and do our own family like plan time, because we have found that that has become actually very important for us. So I'm gonna use this family time sticker, because what I will do then is place it right on top of this planner sticker, and that way it'll be family planner time. So just a note that for the month of July, these live plan with me's are only for patrons. Did I just smear? I just smeared the shit out of everything. Oh, whatever, I don't care. All right, so this is what the week is looking like so far, and then I'm gonna quickly just set up my weekly reflections page. The reason I'm doing this on camera is mainly just to talk about how cute this is. So this is the Monarch Plans, one of their kits for this. I prefer these. I talked about it in my flip through of all the things I've tried for like setting up the weekly reflections page. These Monarch Plans ones are my favorite things. They're pretty inexpensive, $2 or something. And the colors in this one match perfectly, even though this is like a plant kit and this Monarch Plans thing is a ocean kit, but the colors are perfect. Now the reason I set this up when I plan my week out, the biggest reason, I am more likely to fill out this every week if it's already ready to go. Like it's like a worksheet. I know that it used to be set up kind of like this was, right? Where you could go put your reflections in like the Makselife printed stuff. They stopped doing that so that people could use this page how they didn't have to do the reflections if that's not what they wanted to do at the end of every week. But I prefer doing the reflections. I am much more likely to actually do them if like the prompts are already in there, if, you know, like if it's just ready to go. And like I could just write them down, but I'm motivated by stickers. I'm motivated by stickering. I'm motivated by fanciness and prettiness. Like that motivates me to do stuff. I don't need it. I could do it without it, but I tend to really be more likely to keep up and follow through with stuff if it's cute. I'll be real with you. That's one of the reasons I love to use stickers and stuff in my planners, is I tend to be much more reliable with keeping up with things if it's cute. The other reason I like to set it up is because the way I meal plan, and I talked about this before, is that rather than, I mean, this beginning of this week's a little different, but rather than saying, okay, I'm doing shit like this on each day, I just make a list of all the available meals and then pick from them based on how I'm feeling physically and the weather, whatever. I have been putting my meals on the same weekly reflections page. I was originally putting them on my weekly planner, but in the way I've been decorating and the way that I've been like interfacing with my planner, that sounds so fucking stupid. But the way I've been using my planner, there hasn't been a good spot on the week. So having it off, especially if I'm gonna just repeat it when I write it down on what day we're doing what, like the day, like to keep a record of what we actually ate on each day. So it makes sense to have my meal plan somewhere obvious but out of the way. And that's really what this has done for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gathering all my shit here. I'm almost out of this live plan with me. Next week, I'll be done with these, but I'm not gonna be ordering more because I'm not ordering anything for 2 months. So I will just do something else. Anyway, I will already put in too, real quick. I do know I have 2 things that I already have the stuff, or 4 things that I already know about on the meal plan, but there's the wok recipe, I have to double check it. But I know we have stuff for tacos. I know we have dinner salad stuff, and then chicken. I'm just gonna put chicken because that's basically what it is, grilled. And then spaghetti. And I will add the wok meal and whatever else I wanna add, but yeah, it just gives me an idea of what I have available. Anyway, so this is my week. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. 2 things. Pick one, Answer them both, whatever you want. But A, how are you meal planning right now? How do you keep track? Do you meal plan weekly? Do you meal plan monthly? Do you have any tips? Not just for me, but for other people, because I always get questions about it. So I'd love to get your information. And then the other thing I'm curious about is, what is one chore every week that you always do, regardless of anything else? Like, no matter how crappy you're feeling, no matter what, when you miss it, the world feels really weird for me. You guys know this, it's washing my sheets. The rest of these things, my house could be a fucking travesty, but if my sheets are clean on Saturdays, I feel good about it. Let me know. I'm just curious. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, peace.